I wish I had some oil or some gas or anything that was valuable here. But we don't. We've mostly got sand. Tonasket, sand capital of the world. Good morning, everyone. Dave from the wee hours here, back with some more Rise of Industry in our berry pie bonanza scenario. We're trying to create 100 berry pies in 20 years. It's already the end of year 2. In fact, it's Christmas. It's Christmas of year 2. Yay! Merry Christmas, everyone. Merry Christmas, wheat fields. Merry Christmas, sugar fields. Merry Christmas, all the trucks that I'm paying for every time they hit the road. And Merry Christmas to our textile factory that is killing all the life around it. It's become Chernobyl-esque over here. So this textile factory that we put up... Oh, a production alert. What's the alert? Storage is full at the textile factory. Oh, okay. Yeah, we probably don't have anywhere else to send dye to. Oh, this is fussy. Is there anywhere else who will take dye? No, there actually isn't. I guess you're just going to have to be full for right now. Maybe we just turn this off. Maybe we just turn off the dye factory. I'll have to have a little think about that. For right now, just be full. It's fine. Just be full. So, okay, now it's year 3. It's January 2nd of year 3. January, the month that nobody really likes. January is the drunk uncle of the calendar year, in my opinion. Nobody's happy when it shows up. But January in Rise of Industry means we need to think about what to do next, because we've got a couple of issues that we need to deal with. One is the pollution. This has successfully killed this wheat field. This wheat field has never grown a thing. And I'm concerned, as it spreads, it's going to kill the rest of the wheat fields. It's just going to be problematic. I put this up because we had the raw materials to make dye, and our own town, Tonasket here, will buy dye, and it's not a small amount of money that we're making off of it, which is good because the other problem that we're facing is research, in that researching berry pies is somehow ridiculously expensive. So we're working on dough right now. We're working on dough, and we got 253 days, so it's going to take us almost the entire rest of the year to research how dough works. And dough will get us to berry pies. Now, here's the problem. Berry pies cost 1,680 days. It's going to take us to do that. And it's going to cost us $5.6 million. Million, with an M, to research berry pies, which is obviously our end goal here. We want, once we've got the berry pies under our belt, we can actually start producing berry pies, which is the whole point of this scenario. $5.6 million. We only have 3.72, and that is ticking down. Well, for one thing, we're spending the money on the research, but we can't stop the research because then we're not going to get to berry pie. So I need to do one of several things. I need to either get more things in place that produce money. Like, we've got these sand collectors up because almost every town will buy sand. Yeah, I know storage is full. Stop telling me that game. It's a very basic material that pretty much every town in the surrounding area will buy. They'll all buy sand. So maybe I put up, I don't know, 1 or 2 more of those. It's just income we can be making. Wow, it looks grim over here. Or I need to start shutting things down that are costing me money, like maybe the textile factory. Now, I wonder if I shut off the textile factory, will that gradually reduce the pollution? I would assume it does, but I don't know that for a fact as a game mechanic. Go away. I don't want to see you no more. Or I need to figure out something else that I haven't thought of yet. So that's kind of where I'm at. I could put up another lumber yard. I've got this one over here, because much like sand, pretty much every town will buy wood. I should probably, you know what, I'm gonna start thinking about that by putting down a few more trees. Now, even trees are $2,500 a tree, but I'm just gonna plunk a few down because they're gonna need some time to grow. So, oh, so much money for trees. Yeah, you know what? Fine. It's fine. Go ahead and plunk those trees down. That's okay. And eventually there will be more trees over there. Maybe we'll think about another lumber yard. Oh, good. This wheat field and this wheat field are not dead yet. Yet is the key there. I could start researching things to curb the pollution, but that's just more research money and time away from berry pies, P&R marketing event, truck speed increased by 50%. Well, that's nice. I still don't know what Linganore is selling. What are you selling? I don't know. Go away. My trucks are moving faster. That's good. Ongoing auction, I don't know for what, and I don't want to click on it in case I accidentally buy something. How are we doing? 212K down, which is actually not that bad. In terms of a loss every month, we could be doing worse. Yes, I know storage is full. Is there anyone else who will buy dye at this point? Because demand changes. So let's just check it out one more time. We're selling it to ourselves, well, our own town, and we're selling it to the state of Schindler, because apparently they'll buy it, and I'm okay with that. Nothing else, no. Nope, still the same too. You know what? I guess sell it to us again? I don't know the implications of this, but we've got so much dye. Sell it to us again, please. I don't know if that's viable. But you know what? Just get it out the door, if only so the notification stops. So right now, we're just kind of killing time watching our money tick down, waiting to research dough. What else? I should do another little circuit. I'm going to do a little circuit of all the other towns and figure out what people want. So, again, you'll take wood, you'll take sand. Yeah, no problem. I wish we had any other natural resources, oil, gas, coal. We don't. We generated a town, a procedurally generated town, that has no other resources besides the three basics of wood, sand, and water. We have no oil, we have no gas, we have no coal, we got no nothing. Farmer's market, what do you take? You will take apples, fish. I don't have any of this. You'll take sugar. I've got sugar. We might already be selling it to you, to be honest, but I've got sugar. Did I ever double up on my sugar? Berries, sugar. I did. Okay, so I have 2 sugar things. Are you sending things everywhere you need to send them? No, not even close. All right, stop sending them to that warehouse. Let's sell some things. Yeah, you know what? Stop sending them anywhere near the warehouse because they don't need to go there. Where was that first one that I just saw? Leaf River. Send it there. And send it to Pocono Mountain Lake Estates. Yeah, why not? Actually, you know what? Farther away generally means better money. So send it to Commodore and send it to Sunny Isles. That's 3 trucks we're going to have to pay for, but it's some money coming in. And let's do exactly the same thing. Wait, is this my sugar? No, these are berries. Sorry, these are berries. Where's my other sugar field? Where is my other sugar field? That's Plantation 2. That's Plantation 3, which is berries. I've lost my other sugar. Oh, it's Plantation 1. It's Plantation 1. Yeah, you're selling sugarcane. And you're sending it to the textile factory. No, I'm sorry, you are indeed selling berries. Never mind. I figured it out. These 3 fields are 1 plantation. I know, storage is full. Stop bugging me. So I'm looking over what we're selling off versus the kind of profit that we're making. We're not making a ton of money on sand, but we are making money. However, wood not so much. Wood's not really very profitable. I mean, we're not losing $1 bazillion in it, but it is going down rather aggressively. Demand for that might be going down. How are we doing? Yeah, see, here's the thing. We're making $500,000 in the dye, and the profit margin is 151%. I desperately want to shut off the dye for the pollution problem and the fact that only one place wants to buy it, and P.S. it's us. But dang, we made $500,000 from that. I just can't be justified taking that loss because, frankly, that's the bulk of our money coming in right now. Slow it back down for a sec. I was letting it kind of move along here, getting towards dough. But go to my budget. Yeah, I think the bulk of our income is, in fact, the dye. Now, the sand. I could put up another sand collector. And how are we doing? Yeah, 3.1 million. We're not hemorrhaging money, but we don't have a lot of money, and we're not making a lot of money. I have a thought about a 3rd sand collector. Do I have 2? I might. I don't know. I don't remember. I have 1 or 2 kicking around. Another sand collector. Let's put it that way. Because I know storage is full. All right, let me just check one more time, see if anyone else wants dye. So Well, no, I'd have to shut that off, and I don't want to shut that off. I'll check somewhere. Right, go away. I think sand collector. How much do those cost? Sand. They're only 125k. Yeah, this might be, I mean, everything I do might be the stupidest move, but let's get another sand collector kicking along here. Maybe farther? No, I don't need them to be farther away because they're each going to have their own little sub-collecting units. Yeah, so these can go, whoops, don't do that. These can go down here like that, and like that, and like that. Okay. Harvester's down. Fantastic. I just got to run some... Whoa, hey now. I just got to run some roads to places here. Okay, these should be fully operational now. Let's set some destinations here. Anywhere, really. I don't care, just so long as somebody will buy something. But I will go with my usual tactic of farther away generally means better money, although... were I a little more diligent, I should probably go through each one and find out exactly what is giving me, hey now, the best price and what isn't. But there's a degree where I'm just going to go, you know what, the prices are going to go up and down anyway, so how much do I want to waste my real-world time checking all of those? Let's just send them off somewhere so we're making something rather than nothing. Well, a demand of oil is plus 41% for 12 months. That would be fantastic if I had any oil. I don't. I know. We're swimming in dye. Got it. Let's take a look. Now that I've let a couple of game months tick by, how are we doing with the sand thing? Well, we're making more money in sand. Excellent. Wood, not so much. It's not plummeting. It's still hovering around that 9 to 10% profit margin down, but we are losing money on the wood. Maybe... is it worth it just to shut the wood gatherer, the lumberyard, off so that we're not paying for upkeep on that? Let's try, I think I want to try that as an experiment because the sand is working out. We're not making a killing on it. It's not like the 150% markup that we've got on dye. But, you know what? We're getting that up to 100,000. Maybe another sand collector. Maybe we just keep selling sand. Maybe, whoa. I just got a something important happened music, and I don't see anything flashing up saying that something important happened. Well, whatever. Maybe Tenasket needs to become the sand capital of the world. However, the lumberyard, oh. Just as an experiment, I'm going to shut it off. Just as an experiment. We'll come back to it. We'll revisit it. But if that helps with not hemorrhaging quite as much money, because we don't have enough money to research berry pies, and we're not going to. I don't think we can get this into profitability right now. I've got too many expenses. But I'd really just like it to stabilize. I have every idea that we're probably going to have to take out a bank loan for the sole purpose of researching berry pies, which is silly. Just a good cookbook. Betty Crocker, Joy of Cooking, any of those will do the job, guys. Probably about $20 in any decent bookstore. Get it off of Amazon used. It'll probably be only a couple of bucks. But anyway, 5-point-something million to figure out how a pie works. We're going to need some money for that. That water cannot taste good in water siphon number 2. I'm so sorry, water siphon number 2. I didn't know. Okay, I let a little bit more time pass just so we can get dough under our belts. That's about to finish off any time now. Storage is full. Fantastic. I'm really very clear about that game. Anyone else want to buy dye? Are you know, like Schindler here? No, it's still just Schindler State. Okay, well, keep sending it back there then, I guess. Anyone else want to buy anything at all that I produce? I wish I had some oil or some gas or anything that was valuable here. But we don't. We've mostly got sand. Tenasket, sand capital of the world. And I'll tell you what, I'm kind of thinking about throwing down a third one. I kind of think if we just keep selling sand, we can kind of maybe balance out here on the old balance. Right, we've done dough. Okay, research completed. Dough, thank you very much. I'm not going to start berry pie right now. I want to look at some other things before we do that. So I'm just going to chill. Let's actually not research something right at this exact second. Maybe without that research, because we spend like 100,000 on research, maybe we can just slow down the deterioration of our funds here. I want to see, I'm going to do a circuit here, and I want to see if anyone will buy dough or anything else that we produce in the food factory that we can actually produce. You're wicked into sugar, actually. You're wicked into sugar. You have very high demand for that. Not what I wanted to see, but another sugar plantation might not be the stupidest thing in the world. That is absolutely not what I wanted to do. Oh, they got a ton of stuff. What town is this? Sunny Isles Beach. You got a lot going on here. You're making sugar. You're making rubber, cotton, wheat. Wow, Sunny Isles is killing it over here. What do you want to buy? What do you feel like buying? Anything at all? You need raw rubber. Yeah, well, you're actually making your own. Why do you need your own raw rubber? More importantly, food market. Please tell me you need dough. You don't. Milk. Sugar. You'll take sugar. I kind of wonder, you're going to give me 13.11k per unit. 161% markup. Okay, seems like nobody particularly wants to buy dough, but people might want to buy sugar. Are there any more towns out here? Wow, bit of a wasteland going on over here. Yeah, nobody seems to really want dough, or in fact anything that I can produce in a food factory. Kind of makes me a little grim-hearted for when we actually get to berry pies. Is anyone going to buy them? Although the scenario is just to produce them. We don't actually have to sell them, as nice as that would be. The scenario that we put in place is just to make 100 berry pies in 20 years. No one wants to buy dough, but a lot of people want to buy sugar. A lot of people want to buy sugar. Where's the terrible water going? That is going to the textile factory and the plantation 2, plantation 3 and crop farm 2. Okay, here's what, I can't shut down the textile factory though, because that dye is the bulk of our money right now. I want to set up another sugar plantation. I can't keep spending money, but I really need to set up another sugar plantation so that we can just have something to sell. Just anything at all to sell. So I'm going to do it. I'm going to set up a plantation way away from the pollution, first of all. Just very, very far away from pollution. You can live there, and then we need to set some fields up for you guys. You can have one there, and how about one behind here, and one here. Now, you just need water. You just totally just need water. However, my water's all kind of spoken for at this point. You're sending these where? The crop farm, the plantation, and the plantation. Now, you're sending to plantation 1 and 2. Okay. You, terrible water. You're sending to plantation 3, crop farm 2. Yeah, I've kind of covered all my bases. I would need a third water siphon. I kind of need a third water siphon. Or do I start sending stuff to the warehouse and the warehouse can figure it out? Because they will. They'll take it to where it needs to go. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take the one that's going to the textile factory can go to warehouse number 2. And then the warehouse can figure it out. They should theoretically, if I'm understanding the game correctly, take it to the plantation and the textile factory as they need to. Now, that's an extra truck on the road. That's an extra truck I have to pay for. But it is what it is. Wow, 760K. That's much higher loss than we traditionally have. Are you taking water? Please say yes. Destinations, no, not that. You don't... Wait, why are you making berries? I don't want you to make berries. Hang on. I want you to make sugar. Sorry. Yes, please set as sugar. Thank you. So you don't have any water yet. Hopefully you will. Warehouse. Where are you? I can find out by where you're going to send things. Yes, you are sending to... that's plantation 4. Plantation 1. Yeah, plantation 4. Yes, okay. So you are going to send water to plantation 4 and... to the textile factory. Good. The warehouse will figure it out. Excellent. And I've only just found the shop overview tab, so I didn't actually kind of need to keep spinning around the map to do a circuit. I can actually check everyone out from right here and figure out what people need and what they're prepared to pay for it. Yeah, I should probably look at the UI occasionally. I really wanted to look at, well, unfortunately, a bank loan. we're down to 1.4 million, and we're losing a lot of money all the time. I think it's bank loan time, so let's see where we can find out some info about that. So loans are over in our headquarters, that very first building that we put down. Research loans, here we go. So we've still got that starter loan that we needed to, because that's where our initial money came from. It was technically a loan. We've still got that ticking along. In fact, I have 109 payments remaining of 83.33K. Whew. So that's a big chunk of our loss every month, but I don't think we can avoid taking out a loan. It's just, we just realistically cannot complete the objective unless I have the money to research berry pies, period. Settlement loan, okay, so Leaf River will give us a loan. They'll give us 10 million. Everyone's going to give us 10 million. Oh, and they want this paid back in 3 years? Really? That's a little optimistic of you. Anyone want to give me better terms? No, they'll give me a $15 million loan that I have to pay off in 36 months, but I don't actually need that much. I need about 5 plus to just do the research, and then there'll be some other things. I think a $10 million loan is probably about what we're at. So they're all 6 of one, half dozen of the other. So Linganore, you willing to take a chance on me? Loan amount 10 million, yep, 36 months. Oh, can I extend that? I can. It'd be more interest, though. So I could pay more, but get it paid off faster with less interest. Or, how long are you willing to give me on this? 72 months? Yeah, you know what? I know it's stupid to pay more in interest, but we just can't be hemorrhaging money every single month. So, how about, just out of curiosity, okay, 120 months is the max. I think the game's going to be long over by then, and I will have fled the country. I will have fled to Nasket, the sand capital of the world, with my money, hopefully, and a bunch of pie. Yeah, let's accept that. Okay, we've got 11.4 million. Great, super. Yay, I know, production is full. The other thing I was noticing while I was bouncing around the UI is that our town, if I turned the lumberyard back on, our own town actually has a pretty darn high demand for wood. So I'm going to send to, we're not sending it to our own town, so let's do that. Commercial Tenasket. It's actually pretty good. And, you know, now that I kind of found that thing up in the UI here, let's see what other towns are doing for wood demand. Yeah, Leaf River has a pretty high demand for wood, so let's change this to Leaf River. What else? Sunny Isles? How are you guys doing? I mean, it is going up. It is going up in Sunny Isles. Anyone better? Oh, yeah. Yeah, Samson. You have a very, very high demand. In fact, it's your most demanded item right now. So send that to Samson. Maybe that's something I need to look at a little more closely, is constantly fidgeting with where things are going. So they're going to places with highest price more than I have in the past. Now that I've got that one handy screen to do it, rather than bouncing around to every single town like a moron, that would be a lot handier. And now that I've got the loan, now that I've actually got the loan in place, we may as well finally get the dough factory. Well, the food factory. So yeah, that's 500,000 right there. Let's get a food factory. We may as well put it in the polluty part of town, just in case it kicks off pollution. And now we should go to our tech tree and start researching berry pies. Set that to the minimum of 100K. Actually, with the money we got, with the loan we got, do I want to... Oh, right, I have to unlock that. That's actually a research thing. My max is 100K. 1,680 days to berry pies. I'm going to tell you right now, I could walk you through a berry pie in a lot less time. I know. Has anyone else demanded dye at all? Anywhere? No? Okay, never mind. That's fine. The dye factory was a colossal error. But here we are. This is what we're doing now. I want you... You know what? Just make some dough. What does dough take? Flour and... Oh, wait. We have to make flour first. So make flour first. Yeah, set that, please. No, don't set it to dough. Are you already set on flour? You're already set on flour. Sometimes that's a little confusing. So start making some flour. You know what? You've already got it. Why do you already have it? Is there stuff in the warehouse? Yes. Okay, so the warehouse has figured out that this place needs wheat. Great. We're making flour. We're going to make dough. We've got a $10 million loan, and we're still hemorrhaging money. Although I just built a factory and things, so that's fine. Probably a good place to call it on Rise of Industry for today. And we will continue with the berry pie bonanza next time. And, well, eventually we'll make a pie. This is my goal. Eventually we'll make a pie. We're on the road. We're making flour. We're horribly, horribly in debt. The place is polluted like it's Chernobyl, but we're on our way to flour, which means we're on our way to dough, which means we're on our way to pie. Berry pie bonanza it is in Rise of Industry. Hey, if you enjoyed the video, do please leave a like down below. It does cheer me up no end when people do that. And if you're new to the channel, maybe just checking it out for the first time, feel free to hit that subscribe button. See more of this ridiculous nonsense. Until then, I'm Dave. Thank you, as always, for joining me in the wee hours, and we'll see you next time. So just so we're all clear on the victory conditions here, I am last in everything. I am last in absolutely everything. 6th place, 6th place, 6th place, and 6th place.